Let me fix my crown, baby. Like dominoes, yeah, it's going down. My feet off the ground, elevated. You feel my soul when you hear my sound. And I don't know why you're like a red light that don't ever change. And you should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets. Making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess. Riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next.
Talking about music is everything.
Spirituality,
Release,
comedy relief.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, with that's hilarious.
Riding high so you know I'm blessed. No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. Ooh, I'm so tapped in, baby. Yeah, I'm turned on and tuned into that frequency. Bring love and light and healing in my
The vision when it comes to music, the vision when it comes to comedy, spirituality, and
Definitely comedy. We're gonna make you laugh.
just like
I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets. Making hits is a reflex. Oh yeah, I'm getting close. Don't take. Hey, we in here.
What up, what up?
Hey,
Yeah.
it's 2020 Vision, baby. Stay
Yeah.
focused. I'm so glad to be back. It's live. We live this time.
Right?
Yeah.
First time.
First time live. Where we at? UBN Studios in Burbank.
California, baby.
Don't be running up on us though. We got security. The doors are locked. Don't just try to run up on us. But we got a good show for you guys today.
Yes.
This is the introduction show. We did. We're on Drip the Mic Network as 2020 Vision, but we're also streaming through YouTube and Facebook. So wherever you want to pick us up, make sure you turn us on.
Yes, go do
And
that.
don't forget, you're always more than welcome to call in.
Oh yes.
Yes.
What's that call-in number?
Uh-huh.
646
646
378
378
0355.
0355.
Press 1 to be heard, baby. You know,
Look at
so we're doing this introduction show. It's going to be just us, just the three of us today. We got Amira the songstress, yours truly.
Yes, yes.
We got my co-pilot, the co-host, the fiercest one in the land.
What's up? What's up?
Goes by the fierce one. And we got our DJ on deck this time. Yeah, baby. We got Action Jackson in the house.
What's up, what's up, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, this is an introduction show. We just want y'all to get to know us and a little bit about the show. We did our first episode February the 1st on
Yep.
Blog Talk Radio, Drip the Mic Network, 2020 Vision. So again, this is our first time in the studio, and we're excited.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Yes.
So this show focuses on music.
Comedy,
Uh-huh.
actor, acting. What is it? Actor's Corner?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
What else
And
we have?
spiritual release.
Yeah.
Yeah. So acting, music, comedy, and spirituality. What a lovely combination.
And of course, we have War Stories and Pretty Girl Chronicles.
Yep.
You know, you can call us, tell us your problems, and we're going to make it all better for you.
We'll try.
Pretty Girl Chronicles is near and dear to our heart. My heart, our heart, I heart. No. It's near and dear because not just from a physical beauty standpoint, but also being beautiful on the inside out. And sometimes when your light shines, it tends to blind some people. And they can't stand the light, so they want to bring darkness to your energy.
Yeah.
So sometimes we have to fight through that. They think that being beautiful and pretty is like a golden ticket to everything, but sometimes it can get you into situations that
you don't really want to be in. I think that's kind of how the Me Too movement started.
Kind of, yeah. With a few grabbings and
With a few-
touchings. Grabbing
With a few
feelings.
grabbings and touchings.
Some sensational finger grabbing and handles.
Oh
palms
Lord,
and
oh
stuff.
Lord, help this child, y'all. Help this child.
Couch auditions and
You sound like you
You
sound
know-
like you got
like you know.
experience.
no, I just know I've seen, not that I actually was there seeing
wasn't there?
it,
No, but
but
you
I've heard.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's
No.
Pretty Girl Chronicles.
Yeah.
But then we have war stories.
Oh, okay, yeah.
War stories, again, you can
Explain
call
what the war stories is about. What's
Well,
the
war stories, if you ever had a bad day or just something that happened crazy in your life, felt like it was war for you.
Yeah, I think we all have one of
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
war stories.
Every day is a war story for me, but
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nuclear war story. There's a lot
getting
of
here
them.
was a war story. No, I'm just playing.
I was gonna say we can have the callers call in and tell us their war stories, but y'all got some. We don't even have to take callers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Every day. We
Yeah,
live in California. It's a war story every
war
day.
story going
Please, the sun
on.
is shining in
Man,
Cali,
the
man.
rent
we
is
wearing,
high.
We
No, I'm
wearing
just-
flip flops. That's why the homeless rate is so high because you can just lay down in the sunshine. on
Yeah.
Now, that is true. I seen homeless people
In the
lay
car-
right in front of you. You got to step over.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they're homeless, man, because the cost of asking someone to, for some change nowadays has gone up. It ain't about change no more. He looking at the quarters and nickel like, man, come on, that's it, man. You ain't got the stuff that
Well,
folds.
then
I'm like,
you in the
man,
wrong places. You need to go to a better place to be homeless.
Man, when you're in LA or you're homeless, man, like the sign is everything.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like it's like a playbill. They're like
Yeah.
featuring.
Yeah, really.
like
Hey.
featuring. Hey, I'm homeless. I don't have any water. Can you feed my dog too?
Right. Hey, you know what? Truthfully, I usually, I don't know if y'all are like me, but the ones that come up to you and they really like, hey, look, man, check this out, dog. I just want to get a drink. Okay, that's all.
You respect that
I'm
a
like,
little more.
man, at least hey, look here. I just want some crack. I'm just up the street. That's all I want, man. Just give me like a couple of dollars. Like, hey man, you being right with me, man. I can't get you the crack, but I get you like this chicken sandwich from over. Man, I want some crack. Okay,
Oh, my
you telling the
gosh.
truth. You telling the truth.
I know a guy that
Tell the truth.
a homeless guy that asked him for something, and I guess he was like, well, at first he didn't give him anything, but he goes in there, he's like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give him some chicken, so he got him the chicken, came back, gave it to the homeless person, and the homeless person threw it on the ground and said, did I fucking ask for this? I said I wanted money, and he said, what
the
he said, I
hell?
turned around, I got my gun, and I said, look here, you gonna eat this chicken. You gonna eat this chicken today.
Dang. Yeah, see?
War story.
Right.
This is good old flop flip California.
Pick the chicken up now. Pick the chicken up.
I bet you wouldn't have been no Popeyes chicken.
It was Louisiana fried chicken. That's better.
Love that chicken at Popeyes.
What about Actors Corner? What we got on Actors Corner, you guys? What are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna do for the actors?
Well,
on
I
Actors
know
Corner?
that we're going to go. What's it called? View other or actors classes. What's it called?
Yeah, we're gonna go audit
audit. There you go.
different
Right words
acting,
for it.
drama, acting classes. Like Tasha K. Smith, she has an acting class that she teaches here in Los Angeles. So we're gonna go sit in
Yep.
and audit that.
Dope.
Yeah, and then we get to come back and tell everyone what we found and. From price points to location to how the class actually was. I think that's good. I mean, we got to stick together out here.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely give y'all a place to come and get some input on different classes, as well as hopefully we can bring on some of y'all's favorite actresses and
right.
actors.
I like that, because, usually a lot of people now, no shade to the, upcoming talent that's been on social media. I guess, the acting class is Instagram. I went to school on Instagram. My college years of Facebook and Snapchat.
Oh Lord.
I've been in class for about since YouTube started. You can see all my work here on Twitter.
So crazy.
Nobody really goes to acting class now. It's just straight
It's just
Instagram,
raw
YouTube,
talent.
raw.
Get out there and do
I
something.
would say
Well, we're
raw
also
talent.
highlighting the film
I'm tough,
directors
man.
and the,
I'm sorry, I'm tough.
and the the
On-
the producers.
Yeah, see, that stuff. Yeah,
and
the real
indie
deal.
films.
There we go.
We're highlighting everyone.
That's
Everyone
dope.
can get some shine.
So people can
2020
really see
vision, baby.
how
We
to-
staying focused.
to come about
Yes.
it. That's nice. I like that.
I can't stand it.
But your baby, what's your baby? What's the
Oh,
your
What
favorite?
you
well,
got
our
going on?
baby. It's our baby, kind of.
Oh, we got a baby.
No. I'm
How
talking
did
about
this
your
happen?
your favorite segment.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Your baby.
that's hilarious.
Man, we got an
Comedy,
abortion
y'all.
that quick. What the hell happened?
Did we just mention? I told you
she
you
just
can
said
say
we had
anything,
a-
and you just gonna say anything.
Oh, I'm sorry
Yeah,
for the people.
yeah.
Don't
You know he gets carried
don't,
away.
Don't send any notes in.
Anyway,
letters.
Tam, I was talking to my co-host.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what? I actually thought she was still in the actor's corner, so my bad. But we will have a segment called "That's Hilarious." It's my baby because I've been addicted to comedy from day one. I love making people laugh, so I'm gonna enjoy bringing different comedians on to talk to you guys to make us laugh, tell us their stories behind everything that they've done. Also, we'll be going to different locations in Hollywood and LA. Well, we'll say in Southern California. We'll highlight different venues that, so it'll be fun.
Tell us about this Insta comedians we've been talking about.
We have been, we've been, he was just talking bad about
He was
him.
talking about.
He was
but see,
talking bad about him.
He's
I'm
that's
about to
that's
talk.
part of the hater crew. Like, just because you had to walk to school in 6 feet of snow,
Yeah, you know what I'm
and carry 2 bags on your back, and your brother because he didn't have shoes,
Right.
don't mean that the up and coming generation shouldn't use the tools that's available to them, like Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
So
So
let's
yeah,
talk about the Insta
you know,
comedians.
Basically, y'all know that Instagram is a huge platform these days for up and coming. A lot of people are creating content that is going like crazy.
Viral.
It's viral,
Yes,
So
honey.
we want to go ahead and highlight those people and hopefully. Watch Jazzy. If you looking at this, we're gonna bring you in here because you're one of my favorite. So yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
just highlight you, the Instagram comedians. What they make skits and everything.
Yeah,
though.
they do
So
skits.
a little bit of everything.
I like Lala and I like Pretty V. I saw
oh,
both
I
of
love
them.
Pretty V.
Yeah, I saw both of them on Instagram, and now I think Lala, she has TV shows on BET
I
Network.
haven't seen her.
Pretty V, she's on everything.
Yeah, Wildin' Out right
Wildin'
now.
Out.
Yeah, she's big on Wildin' Out. B Simone.
Yeah, I saw her over. Pretty V came over to Dubai while I was over there. I'm like, what are you doing here?
You got to talk to her.
No,
You
I
seen it?
didn't
Oh.
get to talk to her.
Well, damn.
No, I ain't gonna say that. But just knowing where comedy has taken her, I remember when I first seen her, she was just dancing real goofy. I was like, look at this cute little girl dancing all crazy.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, she's blowing up as a comedian. So that's what Instagram does for you. I think you can make money with Instagram.
No. What I'm saying, let's retract for a second. I wonder if somebody going
'Cause
trying to
we
block
have-
me on Instagram.
We have been going in on you.
Now,
for about
what I'm
10
saying
seconds.
is, I'm not dissing, talent on Instagram. I'm actually on Instagram. That's Action with a K, Action LA Jackson.
I
with a
can't
K
stand him.
on Instagram. You
The
can follow
handle
me
is
on
for the
Facebook,
end of the
Twitter.
show. How are you just
Oh,
out
I'm
of
just saying.
sync?
I'm just saying. But
Good Lord.
like I do a little bit of film and doing some stuff, and I'm saying some models have come to me, and they're like, I know everybody should be paid for their work, but then there's those who really are in the game, like they've got work, they got pictures, they went out there. I'm talking about for the the ones that are really in the game doing a whole lot, and then you got this person who's been on Instagram, and they're like, "Excuse me, you don't know who I am," and I'm like.
Yeah,
Not really.
yeah.
Who are you? Like
the World
I
Wide Web,
have
baby.
60K. I'm like,
It's
oh,
the
you got
World Wide Web, baby.
60K dollars? No, 60K followers. I am on Instagram. I show pictures, and I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, damn, but you did this for free, and you asked me for some money. I'm saying like, you should
He
earn
mad,
all
he
your butt
mad,
cheeks
y'all.
here, and then you asked me for some money. I'm like, I'm confused. Where can I see your work on Instagram? But you know what I'm saying? I'm just
So you mad at him? That's why.
No, I'm just saying
Because
you have to
viewership
take it
is-
to the next level.
Viewership is viewership. Like,
But you
I
should
mean,
take it to
you
the
can't
next
say
level.
because you get more viewership on YouTube and Instagram than you do on TV that's the TV thing is the better thing. We just the door is open for us now,
Yeah.
and as an independent artist, we all should be happy
This
about
is a
it.
good conversation.
Boy, I
to
like
talk
her
about.
attitude these days.
Oh, yeah,
Boy.
for-
No, but don't.
No,
I'm,
before
this is a
there was
really good
there were gatekeepers.
conversation.
Now it's just like, hey,
But wait, did you say
can drop your record within like 5 seconds. You can record a record now and drop it as soon as you're done. Like you can mix it, master, and drop it within 10 minutes after you get done.
Yeah.
And we didn't have that access.
No, yeah, you're right.
So I'm happy. I've been around since the industry was, like I said, held down by the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
You couldn't get in. You had to pray for somebody to like you enough
Oh God.
to give you a chance. I like the independent movement. I like the internet. I like the fact that we can create our own content, we can sponsor our own content, and we can put our own content out, and we can let the viewers and the raw audience make the decision. Like we don't have to, it doesn't have to be a big executive sitting in a chair now. All we have to do is get it to the people, and then the people makes the decision. I know my following is made up of people that made the decision because they've been rocking with me before there was internet and all these, social media platforms to expose us. They've been rocking with me, and then when I got on the social media and they were able to have more access to me, my the following grew even stronger. And so for me, it's done wonders for my career. It put me on tour. Instagram put me on tour. Instagram and Spotify put me on tour. I was able to go to Spotify and look at where my following was, the demographic, the age group, how many times they listen a day.
She's giving y'all game.
I was able to see how many times what age group is watching, looking, listening, how many times they were listening, what time of day they were listening. And so when I put my tour together, my independent tour, I just wrote down all the cities that show me the most love.
That's smart.
Now see, real quick.
That's smart.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. See, right there, you took the initiative to take it to the next level, not just only rely on social media. Now,
Well,
there are
social
people who
media
are
is the
making money,
vehicle.
right? There are a lot of people making money. Because I just watched the other day, my daughter is watching TV. And what's going on? She watching TV, and there's like this little girl younger than her opening up like toys. Oh my God, look at this, the new toy. And she's like making millions of dollars.
Right, right.
I'm like, shoot, we need to get you in front of this camera
yeah.
and open up some snacks and cereal boxes or something.
Some of these,
I'm curious.
some of these young girls,
social
they're making
media
like
does.
20 and 30,000 a month off of YouTube.
Just
And
don't rely on a certain thing and don't go to the next level. I'm saying add to what that is, make that money, turn it in. Don't just be. There's a lot of people I just see that's on there and they're just using the internet as
Some
just
people's
like,
not good at transitioning though.
Or there's people who really not into the business that we're doing, right?
Right, and they're just
because how
having fun.
life is going like you have to do this. I guess I gotta film myself today. I guess I gotta show some food. I guess I gotta be in the shower by the shower curtain in the bathroom to show a picture. I guess I gotta say something goofy or fall down the stairs to make people look at me. It's how society's put like that. So I'm just speaking to those people. If you're gonna do it and take it to the next level. Just don't present bullshit.
with that
Give
being
us
said,
something. That's all I'm saying. Give us some talent. If you're going to get on here, do it. Like what you doing. You took it to the next level. You on tour. You flying.
and you're doing it too. You use
Yeah.
social media to your advantage as well.
Because
Stop
I'm
playing.
taking it to the next
He
level.
does.
Don't
with
try
it.
to get in the
You
basket with
guys-
all the haters.
You guys don't understand.
You're
what I'm
trying to get
saying?
in the basket with all the haters that's hating on this generation, this younger generation for utilizing what they have.
Somebody out there in radio land, hear me. I'm not dissing. I'm just saying take it to the next
I'm standing up.
level.
I'm standing up for the millennials. I love y'all.
Go, Mira, go.
I love y'all.
You remember Homeboy?
You guys are innovators.
These nuts.
They ain't scared.
Do y'all
They're
remember?
radical.
Do you remember These Nuts? I know him. I used to go to Foo for Less
These nuts.
on
How
Western
did
and
these nuts get in the
Slauson.
conversation?
Because he from
I'm
social
done.
media.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's move on.
These Nuts. Where's he now?
Come on.
He got to bring it.
How
Bring
did
more
These
than These
Nuts
Nuts.
get in the conversation?
Got to bring more than These Nuts
All
to
right.
the table.
All right.
So anyway, we have another segment that we're going to
get what I'm
highlight.
saying?
We actually two segments that we're going to highlight. We have spiritual release, which is one of
we
my
need some
favorites.
spiritual
Yeah,
release
because
right
we
now.
need some healing over here.
Need some healing.
Spiritual
He needs some
release.
Spiritual release.
What we're doing with spiritual release, we are bringing on readers, psychics, healers,
All
I
that.
need a psychic.
All that.
Tell me where the money's at.
gurus, all things spiritual.
You know who I would like to bring on
Who's
the
that?
spiritual release? I know this is like Bishop Don Juan.
Oh, yeah. there is Bishop
Because he
Don
has
Juan.
I've heard he has an interesting story about when he switched over from pimp to, what is he now, a pastor? Pimp to pastor?
Yeah.
But the story of how God came to him and talked to him, I want
Let them
to hear
hoes
it.
go.
I want to hear him talk about it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. How did he got it? Let them hoes go. I'm just trying to think if I was in Don Juan's head.
I'm gonna have to lay hands.
See,
on
I
you
was
in
there
about a
on the
minute.
street, right? And one day I heard this voice that said,
I'm about to
"Let those hoes go."
I'm about
And
to
I
lay
was like,
hands on
"Shit,
you.
I guess I gotta let these hoes go." You know,
But I kept one hoe.
But I did kept one, maybe two, 3, 4, 5.
So Bishop Don Juan, you hear
Yeah,
that?
let's get
if
Don
you
Juan
listening,
on
my
here.
brother, we want to hear from you.
Green is my favorite color.
Yeah. So what else? And then music is everything. That's my favorite of all
Yes.
favorite. Music
You're really
is
good
everything.
too, man. You know, like you really got skills, man. I gotta give it to you. You be killing it. You know, her birthday, she just.
Transformation.
I thought I was really listening to like, you know, like dang, it's like, you know, like she's really getting it up in here.
Right,
Like,
she got
she's-
the spirit hitter. She
up
turned to
here.
African and
She-
started.
Yeah, she, not only she's performing, she's working the band and stuff. She
Yeah.
drop it low. Over here. Give it to me. Up. She's over here. You give me. She's like giving it. I'm like, yo, she's really, you know, entwined with what she's doing. She's not
She
just
knows,
there and they
yeah,
just
right.
perform.
The
She
whole
on some
production.
Prince.
Well, my name
She
is
on that
Amira the
Prince stuff.
songstress, and
Yeah, the strong.
That's what I do.
Songs.
But I love music. We're gonna have a lot of musical talented artists, a lot of musical guests coming on. We have musicians from all over the Southern California area, as well as all over the country. We have writers and producers. We're going to highlight them as well. A lot of times in music, we only hear from the artists. I love the behind the scenes. You know, sometimes the writers are, you know. So for instance, we had Sean Penn on. Was it 2 weeks ago? Sean Penn. He's August Alsina's producer. He also produced my 7-song EP, and he's worked with DJ Khaled, Rihanna, and some other great artists. But for instance, he's a writer, and it's incredible to watch him work. He'll sit at the computer. He'll make the music, make the beat, and you can walk past him, and he'll pick up your essence and write a whole song out of like he was in your mind when he wrote it. And those
Real
are the
deal.
people that are really creating stars. You know. Also, we're going to have Malik Yusuf come on. Same thing with him. They call him the Wordsmith. He's also a spoken word artist. And I want to give a shout out, as a matter of fact.
Shout out.
He just got his playlist, his Spotify playlist today. It was
Okay,
released today,
Malik Yusuf.
March 1st.
All right.
Spotify playlist. You want to be on that playlist. It's
yeah.
already a platinum playlist.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
already a
Okay.
6-time Grammy Award winner.
Okay.
So to be on his playlist on Spotify is everything. You know,
Okay.
it's where the money is, baby.
All right.
So definitely want to highlight a lot of people in the background of music. I love musicianship, so we'll be bringing different musicians on, independent artists as well as some celebs. But it's near and dear to my heart, and I get to show off my own music. So that's the bonus.
As you should.
Create that platform.
And Action, you know, we get to show off some of your music as
Oh,
well.
you know,
I'm the only one.
You
that
know,
don't.
I'm 10 times thinking about it. Wish I could be a Grammy Award.
You thinking about you thought
toucher,
about it 10 times?
Touch it.
Yeah.
May hold it in my mind.
I'm gonna just be in the background
winner.
dancing for him. And
You know, see, the thing is that you're supposed to already believe that it's there. I can touch it. It's there. It's in the universe.
All right,
And once
okay.
you know that it's there, it's there. You
Spiritual
have to
legs.
believe that it's there already. You just can't be like
It's right
in
there.
doubt. you
Okay,
know. I
okay.
know I have. I just got to get to them.
Mary, get your child. Get your child.
Just gotta get to them.
That's your child. He's your creation.
No, then there's
Oh,
the
Lord.
people who just, they go like, oh man, I don't care about it. To tell you the truth, Grammys or Oscars, or that's just for the people. It's more than that with me. I'm just more of the talent. It's not really about the award or statue or
Lord.
anything. I'm not into all that. As soon as you give them that, they're like, oh my God, I just got me a Grammy. Oh my God.
I cannot stand. Will you take his mic away from him?
No,
No, I've seen that. Have you seen
we gonna
those
have to
people?
mute it in a minute.
You haven't seen those people?
We gonna have to mute your mic in
No,
a minute.
one more.
Don't even give him no more camera time, Tony. I swear this guy
We're
here.
gonna go give him some medicine
I'm just
on break.
Sorry.
But that's 2020 vision, you guys.
Sum it up.
We wanted to create this show to help us all grow.
Yes.
and stay focused on our dreams.
Yeah.
And we're using entertainment as a vessel for healing and evolution.
Yes.
As artists, we do it every day. We all bring something to the table. We are actors. We are comedians. We are singers, songwriters. We are producers. We are directors. And we thought, what better way is for us to sit at this table and help highlight all of those that doesn't have a voice.
Right. Okay.
2020 vision, baby. Stay
2020
focused.
vision. We definitely
And
gonna
don't
give
forget, y'all can call in today.
Yeah.
646-378-0355 and press 1.
To be heard. We on Drip the Mic Network. We're 2020 Vision. And I think it's time for us to get into our first segment of the night. That's that Actor's Corner, baby.
Actors Corner.
Actually,
And the
I'm
Oscar
sorry.
goes to-
I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm
She
wrong.
was acting. See, that was great. You
I'm
saw
wrong.
that? She was acting as
I'm
if
wrong.
we were getting into the actors.
Y'all
Corner.
should have seen the technical people. They're like, what?
What just happened? Spiritual release. I need a release.
Is everything. It's where creation starts.
Welcome to the doorway of your vortex.
What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? How big would you play?
The two most powerful words in the English language are I am. Because what comes after I am will shape your life.
He who tills his land shall have plenty of bread.
You want first place, come play with me. You want second place, go somewhere else.
Ooh, you telling it like it.
Who
is.
is that?
Isn't Kobe just everlasting?
my
Isn't his
gosh.
voice
Yes.
just everlasting? We had to put him in that drop. I think what he's doing for us spiritually right now is so heavenly. With his strength permeating through the universe, I feel stronger. I feel motivated. I feel inspired. You know, people keep asking what's it all about? Why are we losing so many people at this time? And I try, and I know it's hard because it's hurtful. You know, I lost my brother. I have some friends that has lost some people very close to them, and you know, we all lost Kobe. But I don't like to look at it as a loss. As a loss. I'm sorry. I don't like to look at it that way. I like to think about what we've gained. If we subscribe to the fact that energy cannot be killed nor destroyed, then we could understand that we can benefit from the energy that has just been released from the apparatus of Kobe into this universe. And so with all the love that he had, all the skill sets, the motivation, everything that he has, now we all get to benefit from it. Gianna with her light, she was a light, we know it.
She was beautiful.
Uplifting.
Yeah.
She was a front runner for women's basketball, even as a little child. And sometimes when I believe personally, sometimes when we're off track, sometimes before we came, we sent ourselves reminders. Jesus was a reminder. But like what we all tend to do, like all things, we tend to persecute the people that come to remind us. I don't know why. I don't have that answer, but I know we do. But
Is
and
it just
then
our nature or what? I mean, is
I
that
don't
the
know.
nature of humankind? I mean, I'm not going to say tear down, but I just wonder what it's all about, because it's the same thing with Nipsey. It's been the same thing with a lot of different people. So you wonder why, why?
I think we
You
get
have the answers,
intimidated.
Amira.
I think we get intimidated. I think we get intimidated when someone is showing us who we really are, how great we supposed to be. We get that intimidation because I think we feel ashamed. I think we feel like, wow, this is what I'm supposed to be, and I haven't reached that yet. Only time that you stop living is when you stop creating.
Right.
When you see someone just down in the dumps, just kind of lost, and they just nothing else, they don't have anything else, it's because they stop creating. They stop being able to visualize and see themselves further than what they are.
That's when they say you get stuck.
When you're stuck.
Yeah.
When you're stuck. And then this person, this big, even in regular life, like this, Pretty Girl Chronicles, this big person, this bigger person walks in the door, reminding you of who you can be.
Yeah.
And you use that person as an excuse not to succeed. Well, if I had this, then I could have did that.
Well,
that's not true.
Can I piggyback on that? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. For myself, I'll say, I said there was a time where I wanted to give up on what I'm doing. And, I kind of, it's called the blame game, and I can admit to certain things in my life where I'm like, I blame my past, or I blame this person because I'm not where I'm at, or blame, that. And then what I did, I just took a second, I stepped back, and I said, because you can fool everybody's social media, but it's like you can't really fool yourself because only you know your real story. You've been with you for all your life. I've only came into your life at a certain moment of time, but you've been there. Even your husband, you've been there all your life. So you can only fool yourself. So I'm sitting here and I'm going, did I really put 100%? Before I say I want to give up on everything, or I feel like I need to blame this or that, did I really put 100%, like really like invest in myself, take the time to get up, like leave everybody alone and focus on what I really need to do? Nope. And then I decided to come back, reschedule, prep myself, and then now I'm living that like, okay, I'm not blaming you. I didn't put the gun in you. You didn't put the gun in my mouth and tell me I did that. I decided to stick around when I knew that I was supposed to get up out of this situation, this relationship, this person, that crew of people when I knew, but I just decided to stick around. It's not their fault, it's mine. So my point is that I took the time to reevaluate, re-edit what's in my mind and control my destiny. And a lot of people don't really do that. They just go about life without writing things down, controlling and re-editing your life and, reconstructing yourself. You have time. Everybody says life is short, but I don't think it's the life is short. It's that the life that you're doing isn't like put together properly. You're wasting your life on time, thinking about the time.
So you think they should have a plan? Basically, you're saying a plan.
Yes, like you do anything. Well, there's always going to be distractions, but the thing is, we live off of time.
But control your distractions, because I have a problem with that. I get distracted by so many things, and there's times I'm like, I can control this. I can stop this from happening, or what I'm saying? Like,
you can walk out.
Right.
Have you ever just talked to someone on the phone and you're like, I don't even talk to this person no more, and they're like, hello? There was a bad connection. Yes.
I do it all the time. No,
I used to love it with the flip phones. You can slip. But I'm just
Everybody
saying,
gonna be like,
you
what?
could
That's
just,
what she been doing.
You can just go. If you want to play piano or fly a plane, you have the ability to take that time to do that.
Creation.
You can create your life. Creation. Don't wait for the world to create one for you. Create your own world. If not, the world will create one for you.
That's true.
That's Action Jackson.
It's all about creation and imaging. We say the phrase is, we were made in God's image. Imaging, imagination. Imagination is everything. As a child, we have a huge imagination, and at some point, and our parents, they just didn't know any better. We're waking up in this.
Oh my gosh!
In this last 10 years, I think the whole world is starting to wake up, become awake.
Because of social media.
Prior to that, they didn't. Our parents didn't know any better. They would tell us things like, stop playing. You're just imagining that, or you have an imaginary friend. That's not real. So there's really no difference between.
Actually, said, wait a minute.
There's really no difference between image and material. Material is the manifestation of image. Image, root word, imagine. Image, God's image. God imaged us. God used his imagination to create us. So how strong and how important is imaging? Image is everything. And until you see it, it can't be achieved. If you don't see yourself waking up in the morning, going to your car, then it won't happen. You have to create through imaging. Imaging is creation. Imagination is everything. Image is everything. So when you stop seeing yourself, seeing the progressive part of your life, when you stop seeing yourself making money, winning, being in that movie you want to be in, creating that TV show you want to create, when you stop seeing that, you see you're the only determiner. There's no one pulling strings. We're not puppets on a string, and certainly God is not sitting there with a sin stick saying, "Bad,
Right.
I'm not gonna give you any bad." That's not happening. Instead, what has happened is we've been given all the tools, everything we need. As you were touching on earlier, if you wanted to be an astronaut, you can just think about it and become that because it's in there.
Yeah.
So we've been given everything in this huge canvas.
And it's here.
With all the paints in the world, all the paintbrushes in the world, and carte blanche to just do what we want. Let's see what you paint. Let's see what picture you come up with. Let's see what
Everything
story
that
you
we have here has actually on this planet. And we just have to find it and then create the clock, the technical stuff. Well, they say the aliens came and dropped it, and then we had to figure that out. But that's another story.
We have unlimited resources that are
we
not.
We have stuff. I don't want to go there with you.
That
Like, where is he
not
going?
being
Right
shoveled
now?
in from another planet.
But like, what's her name? Felicia Rashad.
Mm-hmm.
She had a great story where she said that she was living in a house with real creative people, her sisters, her sister who did Fame and whatnot and whatever. And one day, she always wanted to ice skate. So what she did was she took baby powder and put it on the kitchen floor. It's a big kitchen floor. So she put this baby powder all on the kitchen floor for her and her sisters. And she started ice skating on the baby powder in the kitchen.
Okay.
So she thought, you would think that, a mother, especially the black mother, what the hell you doing with all the damn baby powder fucking up my damn.
My mama would.
But her mother understood the creativity and let her do that.
Oh.
That was cool to let her do that. Me, I'm a kid. The kids across the street wouldn't let me play on the slip and slide. Okay, so what I did, I put some trash bags together, and I decided to create my own slip
You did
and
that?
slide. Yes.
So did I.
I put some. You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, you see this knot on my head over here?
Oh, Lord.
So I decided to put this trash bags on the grass and slide on my feet rather than on my belly, and I slipped and hit the asphalt. But I was creative about doing so. So I'm saying, yes, you have to create your thing, and just don't let nobody else do. You have the tools, like you said. They're all around us, Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting for someone to hand us our Bentley, to hand you your Mercedes or your dreams? Get up and do it yourself. You hear from
Or you're not going to be in it until you can see yourself get in it. I think we have a caller, though.
Oh, we do.
We have a caller that wants to call in or that wants to chime in on this spiritual release. I'm going to put my... We got Antoine on the line.
Antoine.
What's up, Antoine?
What's up? Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
What's up, TT? How you doing?
I'm great. How about yourself, Antoine?
I can't complain. You sound so eloquent and beautiful.
Thank you.
Godlike.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man,
Thank
you.
You
just forgot about the whole team.
Thank you. Thank you, Antoine.
Mute his mic, please.
I sound so. What was again? I was what? No,
go ahead, Antoine.
Hey, no, I'm just saying y'all sound really good, man. Like I like the energy. My auntie has always been, a goddess, and the way she moves and maneuvers. Hey. So it just, me and my wife were sitting here watching her, and I was just like, look at my auntie queen. Like, I love it.
Oh, thank you.
I love to see growth, especially amongst us. So that's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you,
I
Antoine.
Like
Appreciate you calling in. You want to chime in on this spiritual release? You want to talk about anything in particular?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I got a book that I wrote last year.
Okay.
It's called From the Beginning. Mirrors Don't Lie.
All right.
And it just talks about the just like you said. I think you talked about a little bit earlier, and you talked about we're just in a different mindset. You know, Christianity was introduced in slavery, so a lot of times we go through that. We go to that as the first. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, we got to go through this, and this is going to get us to the next level. But like you were dropping some bombs, you know, and it took some years for me to find out, you know, being raised as a certain religion, that I had to grow past that and realize that, you know, when you have a certain gift as you do, you know, TT, and leading a family and saying like it's okay to have a gift and be outside the box, because you know, often when you have a certain gift, it's looked down upon. You know, you should get a job. You know what I mean? So you know, so like, you know, it definitely like enlightened me, because you know, you have something that you can't get away from, and you try to. Yep. And you try to run away from it.
That's right.
And then you try to do drugs, you try to smoke a little weed, to have a little drink, and you still can't get away from it. It still haunts you. And so you realize, like, man, this is something that I'm blessed with. It's not a curse. It's a curse and a blessing. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a curse and a blessing, because it's like, dang, my mind won't let me do anything but this.
Right.
And so
that's right.
You know, it's just so amazing. Like everything that you were saying, and like the bombs you're dropping, you're dropping so much intellect, but it takes a long time to get there. And you know, at 31 years old, I'm just now getting there. I dropped a book last year.
What's the name of your book? What's the name of the book?
Pardon?
What's the name of the book?
It's called From the Beginning, Mirrors Don't Lie. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
You know, and that it just talks about just like my first journey. I broke both of my legs twice.
Wow.
I was a father. My son doesn't know his mother. Ironically, we was actually in the same room at the emergency room, because my wife broke her finger, and his mother, that he hasn't seen in 8 years, was standing right across from her, and he didn't even know that was his mother.
Wow.
You know, yeah. I talk about a lot of things. You know, a lot of things that, you know what I mean. Like when you're growing up, you're told not to say or anything, and I don't put too much out there, but just enough to feel comfortable, because you gotta feel good about being yourself. And I think that's what what my auntie was talking about. You gotta feel good about coming out and breaking those stereotypes and saying, hey, it's okay. You know what I mean? I've been through this. This is me. This is my journey.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, Antoine.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. We got to look for that book, Antoine Robinson.
Oh, yeah, it's on Amazon.
Amazon.
You go get it, girl.
All right. Say the name of it one more time for the listening audience can hear it. What's it called again?
Antoine Robinson, and Antoine, the French way. Robinson, the comedian. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all the above.
Okay. All right, Antoine. Thank you for chiming in with us.
Yes, thanks for calling, Antoine.
Love you, TT.
I love you too. Stay focused. 2020 vision, baby. All right. That call-in number is 646-378-0355. If you just want to get in on the conversation or say hello to us, because this is our first night on the air. We in UBN Studios, baby. Birthday, California. Across the street from Warner Brothers, we got Tony Sweet.
Woo, woo.
You know what I'm saying? Holding it down for us, man. We having a good time. This is our first night. You know, we wanted to just have you guys get to know us for a little bit before we start bringing in guests. We have awesome guests lined up for the rest of this month.
Indeed, indeed.
But we definitely wanted to take a moment to say hello to you all personally. And so you can not only hear us, but see us.
Yes.
Want to give a shout out to Drip the Mic Network.
Drip the Mic Network.
Yes, my brother Aziz, the pulmonologist, put me on. Just want to shout out to him one more time. Thank you for allowing me to present 2020 Vision on your network. We really appreciate it. We have a lot to say, a lot to show you guys, a lot of talented things, a lot of talented people, a lot of talented things coming your way. Yes. And, we just ready to get it popping.
Popping.
How you feeling, Fierce One? You've been
Pop,
quiet
I'm
today.
feeling good.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm just, spiritual release and all. You're more well spoken on those things, so I'll let you go. But I'll back you up.
But you got some spirituality going. What I know you don't want to kind of get into this.
Devil's been.
But we
that.
we did something. We did some things. Your father.
We did. Amira, I've been around Amira through her whole journey of spirit. Well, I don't know if was you just starting?
Not the whole journey.
Not the whole journey, but I'm saying on coming through with your gifts and
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you
what you were there for. So you were there when I started to share about hearing from Michael Jackson and Nipsey Hussle, and you did encourage me because when I played the video for you that Nipsey Hussle had given me a message to give to the people. You were used at that time as a vessel. When I was in Bahrain, but I came back to do a show, and you and I talked about the message that Nipsey Hussle had given me after he passed, and I made a YouTube video. And when I showed it to you, you kind of just flipped out. You were like, oh my God, I got to get this to them. And you were the first one to tell me that what was going on with the Rolling 60s. And I don't want to say too much on the air.
Yeah.
But you were the one. But you the one that told me what that message meant and why it needed to get to who it needed to get to.
Right.
And then you were actually there when we were watching the funeral. Because we were supposed to go. We had press passes to go, but it was so congested down there. By the time we would have got there, we wouldn't have been able to get in. Right. So we wound up watching the funeral on at the hotel.
Right.
And you saw his mother, his best friend Nunu, and the I think it was a pastor that did the eulogy at the end.
Right.
You saw all three of them have a portion of my message that you had seen. And Nipsey had given them each a portion of my message to say at the funeral. And you looked at me, you said, I'll be damned.
Right.
And then
that was crazy.
Then you were there, the witness, because I kept saying, I just want to be in that energy because we didn't get a chance to go to the funeral. We didn't get to go down to the 25-mile radius that they drove the casket
this is the
through.
Beautiful part.
And I kept on saying, I just wanted to be in that energy. I just wanted to be there. I just wanted to be there. And then we walked out the hotel room.
And we see Lamborghinis pulling up. We see SUVs, and guess who it is?
It's
the whole family.
He brought them to me.
The friends. We seen who was it?
It was
YG, Big Boy,
everybody that was at the
London.
funeral.
Yeah.
That was on that stage.
Yeah.
Was in front of our hotel.
Right.
And Lauren London, everyone, and Nipsey all day that day kept saying to me, "I'm gonna hook you up. I got you. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up." Because I kept saying I want to be in that energy. And we walked out of the hotel, and they were all right there.
Coming up. Yeah, that was crazy.
And I said to you, I need you to do me a favor. I said, I want to start doing readings for my friends and family, and I want you to have me contact someone that I don't know anything about, and I wouldn't know anything about. And you said your biological father.
Yeah, let's talk to him. So I'm telling her about him. I don't even know if I told you much. I just said I wanted to talk to him.
We were having sushi, your favorite thing to eat.
And I told you that he had passed. And I mean, not soon after I said that, like she starts describing who he is and describing the thing, like what he looks like, how he says my name, the cigarettes he smokes. It was all, and I'm like, it was, I mean, he was there.
Yeah.
Like, and, she delivered a lot of cool messages to me, things that I didn't know, and then things that I did know to reassure me that it was him. And to me, that was like a moment of, I felt relieved. I was happy that he was in a good place, and I was happy that he was able to connect with me, because I remember when you called him in, you kept saying, all he keeps saying is, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And it was like emotional. Like, so I didn't get to see my dad before he passed. I hadn't seen him in like, he went away when I was 3, and he died 11 years later. He went to prison and died 2 weeks after he got out of prison. And so, yeah, I didn't get to see him. So it was like closure for me.
Yeah.
And I told her not to talk about this because I get emotional, but it's okay. I'm here, Daddy.
Well,
I'm keeping it together.
You owe me.
He's right here like, yeah, I feel you.
And the one thing they all want to say, anyone that we that I contact or anyone that you know, I thought that they were coming to me, but they told me, "No, you coming over here." So I'm just nosy enough. I'm just nosy enough to walk over there into the fourth dimension and see what's up. Like, how y'all doing? Who over here? Let me talk to y'all. But what they all want to say all the time, every time I contact someone is, "I love you." They love you. They're just full of love and light. They're the best they ever was, the best they ever will be. They're with God. They're with, you know, perfect, positive, pure energy.
Yeah.
And they just want to be acknowledged. It's like if, you know, we're all close, and if I drop dead right now, the apparatus is the only thing that's not alive anymore. That means I have taken my focus from this body and refocused it into pure positive energy. I've turned back into my higher self. I've reconnected with God, everything that is, everything that it always will be. I'm a part of everything. But that doesn't mean I'm not here anymore. I'm right here. I'm still right here. And so imagine me trying to get your attention. And you're like, ooh, it's a ghost moving shit around. You know what I mean? No, it's just me. I'm just trying to say, hi, guys.
Yeah.
I want to get back into the conversation. I want to chime in. I want to talk to you guys. So the other thing they always tell me to tell you all is that you can do this yourself. Just tune in.
He kept telling me that. Yeah.
He just wanted to talk to you. He wanted to have that personal conversation with you. You know, you didn't really need me. You know, when you hear that thought that, you know, your dad used to say, or your mom used to say, or your auntie used to say, or your uncle, your cousin used to say, when you hear that thought, you're actually experiencing them at the moment. You know, you say, well, what's the difference between me talking to myself and spirit talking to me? None. There is no difference. Because if you subscribe to the fact that God is inside of you, if you subscribe to what we call the Holy Spirit is inside of you, then isn't it you that you're speaking to? Why would there be a difference? Ponder on it for a second. Ponder it. You're only going to tell yourself to do the right thing. You're only going to feed yourself. You're only going to serve yourself. Who else can you serve? You're inside of yourself. So.
Action is over there thinking, what are you thinking about?
I'm inside myself.
Yes.
Really?
And that's where you get the best information.
So when I said I was there from the beginning, let me say not the beginning. Well, I'm saying I wasn't even talking about the readings for this. I'm talking about when we started experimenting with going to the psychic. That was my first experience. We went to the psychic because I was always told that the psychic is the devil. Now, please give me the
wait. The psychics are the devil.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I grew up in a Christian home, small. Yeah, like that's the devil. You're not supposed to go to psychics. God, you know, you'll be punished for that. So I never
for seeing your future.
Yeah. So I don't know if y'all heard the same thing.
Oh,
but
yeah. I mean, we've all, you know what I mean. We've all been. And again, it wasn't their fault. They were only regurgitating what they were taught, you know. But like I said, this generation and this day and time in the last 10 years, I think the whole world is starting to wake up. You're hearing a lot about consciousness and meditating and creativity, and you create your own reality and all that. It's a movement, you know. Now everyone is starting to wake up. I think evolution is happening. I think it's important. We have to move us along. We have to move this universe along. We have to. It's us. It's us who created.
Right.
It's us. We came together and made a decision. You know, so now it's art. We have to move this, you know, this universe alone. We have to move this earth alone. We have to create other planets. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do. So the distractions is when we start fighting against each other, because we're the strongest when we're connected. We're God. So we have to move this along. So I think us waking up at this time is not a coincidence. We all at some point in time made a decision. It's time to wake up, and it's time to evolve ourselves, evolve our planet. And so that's where we're at right now. Because we were taught the way we were taught, that anything outside of church and Christianity is evil. So that's like saying that just because I'm not aware of this knowledge, it must be evil.
Right.
So school is evil then, I guess. College is evil, I guess. I guess all those evil professors are in there teaching us evil shit.
Right.
No, it's just lack of knowledge. But once you gain knowledge, then it's up to you to act responsible.
Yeah.
and take that knowledge and evolve yourself.
So it's not evil. The actual act is not evil. You could just use it for evil, maybe, and that's what it was. You know.
I mean, it depends. We
Anything
have free will,
can be
so whatever
used
you
as for evil,
depending.
yeah.
Chocolate could be evil, shit.
Right.
Depending on what you decide to do with it. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's like, okay, so is a psychic not holy, but a prophet or a prophetess in church holy? Like, how was that? Who made that decision?
Good question.
You know what I mean? Like, who decided that one was holy and one was not?
Maybe we should bring each
Right.
one. Let's go to war. Let's
that'll be the whole. That'll be the whole show. that'll be a 2-day show right there. You know, and it's not to say that we don't love and honor God. You know, I personally believe that we were meant to be all that we can be, all that we are. And I personally don't believe that anything is wrong with exploring and learning and reconnecting with yourself, remembering yourself. When you think about remember, you think about the word remember, you know, becoming a member of your higher power, becoming a member of yourself again, reconnecting with yourself. When you remember, that means you rejoining your higher consciousness. And so as we continue to remember who we are, we continue to elevate. And nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that third eye being popped open so that you can see beyond what we have created here. We all agree on this room right now.
Yes, nothing's wrong with yeah, that's why I said
he just want to say something. It don't matter. It don't matter.
No.
Go ahead.
No, that's what I'm agreeing with.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you. Create your own world or they'll create one for you.
Back to that. That sounds, yeah.
You know?
And then outside of the psychic world, you also brought Reiki to me. I don't know if that was the beginning. I think you said you took classes, but one night I was feeling some type of way, and you was like, you know what, I'm going to do Reiki on you. So that was another thing. I didn't, from the beginning. So I wasn't just talking about the reading for people that have passed, but just the many things that that came to you during that time. Another thing is, I think we took some time away from each other, and then when I came back to you, you were doing tarot reading, and that was new. So that's what I'm saying from the beginning. That was the beginning. I'm like, okay, let's explore this now.
Yeah.
So you're always bringing new spiritual things to my way for me to open my eyes and to help me explore my own spirituality. And just like you said about the readings thing, I think once I opened up my mind to letting people from the other side visit me. I had a visit from my uncle.
Oh yeah,
that I hadn't seen.
Tell us about that.
That was a brief meeting, and I'm still trying to figure out what he was saying to me. But he came to me, and it was really brief. I hadn't seen him in a while, and I knew that when I seen him, I'm like, oh wow, he's not supposed to be here. I remember saying, he's not supposed to be here. What are you doing here? But when he came, he looked me in my eyes, and he was real stern, and he said, "Take care of that baby." And I'm like, in my head, like, what baby? Like, is there a new baby on the way? Is there something I don't know? And then I said, okay, I will. And he said, no, take care of that baby. And he like stern. I'm like, okay. And then he went away. That was it.
Remember when you're Lala? I mean, not Lala. I'm sorry. You remember when Mackenzie that night, that particular night, because I was visiting you that night, and then I left, and then you had the. You remember when Mackenzie, she was just she couldn't settle down. And it wasn't even, at this point, it wasn't even her anymore. It wasn't even her will. She was just all over the place. Yeah. And then when you laid her down, you laid hands on her, which is Reiki. I did go to go get attuned. I did go to a class and I got what is called attuned. But we naturally do Reiki, especially as mothers. We have healing energy in our hands, and we're able to manipulate the energy, and we're also able to focus on the positive energy inside of other human beings. So especially like our children, when we lay hands on them, we're not focusing on the sickness, we're focusing on their healing, which is what Jesus was doing. So when you laid your hand on her, you said to her, whatever that spirit is, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Yeah. And so then later on, you got the visitation from your uncle saying, take care of that baby. And so you had already started going down that road. Your mind had already started to come into focus. That energy was already there. That tone was already set. Your uncle was the confirmation. Take care of that baby. And even if you have to heal her, even if you have to lay hands on her, take care of that baby.
Yeah,
So
he was
your
real
message.
big on kids. Even when I was little, it was always, that's my champ, leave my champ alone. You know, he was always, my champ got to be right here. You know, so he loves the kids in our family. So I'm sure, you know, I'm gonna do my good job. I'm gonna do my deed.
Yeah. And that, you guys, has been Spiritual Release. I want to get to this other segment. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. We got Action Jackson in the house. You know,
Oh, yeah.
he's not only our DJ.
I'm not only the DJ.
He's not only our DJ. But he has a special place in our heart from the Actors Corner side of the house as well. So go ahead and introduce the Actors Corner segment.
I'm introducing it. I thought we don't have music.
We do.
I got
Okay,
it.
go ahead. Drum roll.
And the Oscar goes to Halle Berry in Monsters Ball.
This moment is so much bigger than me. This moment is for Dorothy Dandridge, Lena Horne, Diane Carroll.
What the hell are you doing? I'm kicking my ass! Do you mind?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Mr. Burnett. I'm Reggie.
What you doing here?
Came to take out Megan.
What?
I came to take out Megan.
How old are you?
I'm 15, Mr. Burnett.
Motherfucker, you look 30.
You just live here! Yeah, that's right, you better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me!
She was 88 years old, no legs.
88 years old.
Yeah, it was a spiritual connection, I'm telling you.
Well, guess what, John? You're the motherfucking improper influence. Get your shit, and get out.
I hear like you see, like that hummingbird outside the window, for instance.
I can't hear her.
You hear that? A heart just skipped a beat.
But you're gonna have to make it work, Ray.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Yeah.
All right, y'all. That was some of our favorite actors and actresses. A little, what's it called? A collage of our favorites. But, you know, acting had, I'm going to say when I first started acting, I was scared. I was a little scared. Not saying, I'd been on different stages. I'd been a dancer. I've been a basketball player, star basketball player from where I'm from. I don't know. But it was a challenge to me. So it was a challenge that I was ready to accept. Or I was forced to accept, to be honest. I came to LA. I was dating someone that was already in the entertainment business. And we went through some hardships, and I decided to go out on my own. So when I did go out on my own, I'm like, you know, what am I going to do? And I'd been like, okay, I've been around acting for a while. Let me see if that works out for me. So I went to Craigslist, not knowing what I'm doing. Just started applying for things, sending my pictures for things, and the first thing that came out or that came to me was an extra role in this, or it was a series called Death of an Innocent. Or no. Let me think of that. Death of an Innocent Swan.
Okay.
And lo and behold, I got IMDb credits for that, and I'm like,
What?
okay, that was my first gig ever.
Hey.
Then I just started going.
Yeah.
I had met Action on set of something that him and Charles, was it Charles? C2 Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all were doing a little
Legendary Killer.
Yeah. So I met you, and you seen me, and you're like, does she act? Does she want to?
Yeah.
And you put me in there. So that was actually my first time ever being on screen, and it was so fun to me. I'm like, this is all you have to do? Like, I'm about to get out there and do this every day. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna just start doing anything, and I don't care if it paid $0, $100. I don't care. I was there because I just wanted to get the experience and get out there. So I remember I was out on the corner with my bags, and I walked to this little shop, not having anywhere to go. I'd been put out of my place, and they helped me. I called Action. I think you were one of the people I called during that time. I'm like, hey, anything that you have going, like, please help me. And so that's how my friendship with you started. But like I said, I just started going out there, getting in videos, hosting parties, doing anything I could in Hollywood to get recognized. And I did a reality series, Independent Women. I was on the Braxton's Family Values as a bartender. I did a movie called American Bad Boy that had Cat Williams in it. We just started moving.
Yeah, I was in that too.
Was you?
Yeah.
Where was you at?
I was actually the dude where my when they go outside and we hop out of the car to go jack one of the dudes, and the dude, one of them put a gun to my head, but I thought it was a gun, but it was actually a phone.
I don't know if I remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
We even went to the viewing and everything.
Yeah, I was in that.
Okay.
I went to Hollywood in Hollywood
Okay,
Boulevard.
so we were closer
At
than
the
we
big
thought.
screen. I was like, oh my God, I'm on TV. I'm in the movie. Yeah, it was funny. It was cool.
Yeah, we was a little closer than we thought, but fast forward to today. You know what? I worked with Action a few other times, and I kept asking him, "Can you please?" He's doing all this gun action, running around, and got other girls. I'm like, "What about me?" He just want me to stand with the gun and be pretty. Like, no, I want some action. I want to do something.
Right.
So when you reached out to me for this series, this new series that we are working on, I was super duper excited. Like, you know, I get to finally fight. He get to put me in some shit. Like, I'm like, oh shit. And then when it came out, it was like, it looks amazing. So with that said, we'll go ahead and lead y'all into the trailer so y'all can check that out.
Oh, me?
Okay, go ahead. Now you can chime in.
I was like, she
I'm getting it done. No.
sound like the PR. I don't even need to talk with her.
Well, I mean, I heard that you were the director and the producer of this thing,
That
so.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So real quick, basically what I did was I just got tired of, waiting, like I say, is create your own world, or the world will create one for you. So what I decided to do is get up and write my own scripts and shoot my own movies or short films or whatever, and put me in the movie. If I want to play a comic book character or somebody like Marvel, I'm gonna do that. If I want to be the action hero shooting guns, I'm gonna be that dude. If I'm gonna play the drama, the leading man, I was gonna put myself in it. So what I did with you, I actually like to write movies or projects with women being strong. Like not the damsel in distress thing. Like, oh my God, the twig, he's coming. Oh. So, like, come on, get up, bitch, let's go. You know what I'm saying? No. I like to make the women strong, and mostly in my stuff. So I was like, first it was someone else. And how we were, I ain't gonna mention names, but I guess the person, but I can't get mad at them because how I set it up with marketing. I'm gonna make this quick.
Okay.
Is that I try to think of a way. How am I gonna put this out? How am I gonna market this? What I'll do is like a fake relationship on social media.
Oh my God.
And let everybody believe that we're in a relationship. So I can understand maybe, and it was hard trying to break it to the girl, like, yeah, you want to be in it? Oh, yes, definitely. But we're going to have to actually pretend like we're really together. Like fiance, we're going to get married. We're going to be probably laying in the bed together, maybe a smooch here and there.
You are so crazy.
And they're like, and then the girl was eventually never like really answered my phone calls anymore too much. And she just like, I'm like, yo, what happened? And she's like, oh, I'm just busy. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, your dude was like, yeah, I'm about to do this movie and it was going to be this and that. He's like, bitch, you ain't about to be in that shit.
That's no.
So what I did, I know. So what I did.
We only got so much time. Actually, come on, baby.
I know.
Let's get to it. Come on.
So I grabbed her. She decided to do it, and she was very professional. We actually was able to knock out a good almost a month of marketing of people thinking that we're in this relationship. Kind of find out that they'll find out in the end that she's actually a vampire. So it builds up all this. So
it really worked out.
It was
too.
great.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So let the trailer speak for
itself.
itself.
So the trailer, here's the trailer. It's called Raider. Come to find out that my girlfriend's actually a fucking vampire.
Without further ado,
know if I tell you
presents
what I do,
Raiders.
What?
I would have to kill you.
Oh yeah? Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I got secrets too.
Secrets?
it started then? The senses, the smell, the layers, the richness. Do you have the vision? Look. Do you see it? The clarity.
See, I've been like this since 5th grade. Trust nobody when to misbehave. Get that money, on God I pray. When to misbehave, looking at me like I owe you something. Homie, don't nobody owe you nothing.
So when you bit me, right? You was like a vampire. So that makes me a vampire, right?
You're a vampire.
Wait, hold on. Why we ain't burning up with the sun is out?
Oh my gosh, for Christ's sake, can we just get out of here?
Gotta go check that out. All right, and right now it's on YouTube, but it's soon to be on more other platforms. It's gonna be a series. We're really not a couple.
Yeah, fuck her. You know.
No, fuck you. No,
no,
you did exactly what you do in there at the end of that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we're actually friends. It was fun, man. I actually did have fun. She did really good out there kicking and flipping. You know, I'm showing her how to fight and hit people's gut and kick, sweep the leg. You know, she's out there just doing it. It's fun. It was fun, man. I'm really proud of her, and the rest of the cast too was pretty good, man.
And this is actually my first time like fighting on film. That was fun, except for I accidentally punched the guy in the jaw for real.
Yeah, you actually punched him in the jaw, kicked him in his nuts.
I did. I kicked him in the nuts too. We were
and stuff. He was a good guy, man. He was a real, trooper, man. You know, this guy was a trooper, man. Joe, man.
So yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out Raider. It's out there right now, and if you don't, I mean, you can get the link from either one of our Instagram or Facebook as well. The Fierce _ and the #1.
Yeah, and you said I don't know, we shouldn't talk about, but there's some cool little situations people may are interested in looking at the show.
So
what cool little situations?
I mean, you can't really
speak.
Can't really speak
right now. Cool situations.
Okay.
Cool situations.
Cool little situations. Some situations.
And then yours truly, she made a cameo appearance in the show as well.
Yeah.
They wasn't gonna say it, y'all, so I had to say it. You know, don't nobody love me. I'm just here.
You will be introduced. She'll be introduced in a second.
Just a little cameo.
There's a quick moment where there's like a cap.
Songs just try to do her thing. You know, she's an actress too, but.
Well, I wish we had that clip. We don't have it.
You know, they.
She's so full of it.
Well, see, I couldn't give that in the trailer away.
But
I'm
on there too. That's all I'm saying.
There's a little cat fight in the bathroom.
Everybody, y'all hear me? I'm in there too.
She gets bit, and we'll see what happens in the second episode or something.
You know, sometimes you gotta plug yourself. Don't worry. Hey, I believe in me for the rest of us. You know, I believe me enough for everybody.
You don't stop.
And then the mirror, she has this.
God.
She has this
I'm not just this pretty
sword.
face sitting over here. This producer. Anyway, go ahead.
Wait. This producer, director, songstress, actress.
Yeah, I'm not just over here with all these titles, but I got a little something to me too.
There's an amazing scene with her and Michael B. Jordan where she jumps off of this roof with this magical sword. And she bites all the people at the Slauson Swap meet. It was crazy. You should. What the hell is going on in here? It was crazy. You should see.
You were crazy.
She was nuts.
Crazy.
She was like, I'm tired of coming in here and there's no tags on the clothes and you just looking at us and just saying whatever the price is. She was just biting everybody. Like, it was crazy. It was just crazy.
He is crazy.
Have you noticed that if you ever been to swap meet, they never have tags on
I've
the
never
clothes?
been to the swap meet.
That's so you can bargain. So they can give you that highest price.
Never been to Slauson swap?
never been
You
to
never
the
been to the
swap
nigga
meet.
mall?
That's broke girl
Oh,
shit.
I'm sorry.
That's broke girl shit.
The Slauson.
That's what she told me one
Supermall.
time.
I didn't tell you
Hold
that
on.
broke girl
We
shit.
driving in the car. Yeah, we was driving in the car. I ain't got no nails. My hair wasn't done. My toenails look like shit. And she over here complaining, I ain't had a chance to get my nails done. I ain't got. Hey, that's some broke girl shit. I'm over here like, bitch.
You've never been to the Slauson
No,
Supermall?
I know it's a thing, but I haven't been yet.
The Supermall.
I just haven't
Have you been? You haven't been in LA long, huh?
What? Yeah, twice over.
Oh, so you're not. That's right.
damn.
You're not originally from.
Look, we trying to figure it out. Why you ain't made it to the
That's
swap
like,
meet?
wait,
We done been there
what?
all our life. No, I'm just.
I'm originally
Everybody
from
been-
Detroit, but I've moved
Oh,
quite
Detroit.
often. You know, I've moved
Okay.
around quite
I
a
know
bit.
that Detroit got what do they call it? Flea markets.
Yeah,
all
they
the
got
time?
some flea
The
markets.
flea
It
market.
It is not the same though.
Nah, ain't nothing like the Slauson swap
Yeah,
meet.
you
You can
gotta
go
get to
up
the
in there and
swap
get
meet,
you some,
boy.
everything in there.
We
You
in
know
here
what I'm saying? Some
plugging
socks,
swap meet. We
drawers,
better get y'all
panties.
sponsors or something.
You can pick up a little.
What's your favorite?
Something strange.
What's your
for
favorite
some
booth at
change.
this? Is it a booth or boutique? What is it?
Well, it's just stores. I don't know. It's open little stores. I don't know. It's the one you first walk in. No.
I think Tamara
Seriously.
creates magic. Like one time she had on these badass shoes. She was like, "Girl, these are only $5."
That's the thing. I'm sorry. I
I'm
know
a
this is
bargain
another
shopper.
subject, but I kind of get frustrated. Y'all can wear stuff
No,
like
she can-
whatever.
I ain't never
Men,
seen
we
nothing
can't
like
do
that.
shit
I
like
never
that.
seen nothing like
You
it.
gotta wear shit with names on it and shit.
$6.99. Hold on. I got you.
I'm like, what?
Less than $20 outfit.
Model the dress. Model.
Girl. Oh, y'all want to see this $6 dress?
See.
That's a $6 dress.
Magic.
Oh, I missed it. We missed
Magic,
it.
everyone. Magic, darling. Magic. Bravo.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
see,
love bargain
and then
shopping.
we have to wear like the real. I gotta get the real J's.
Yeah,
can't
you
be
can't
having
be walking
Slauson-
around with fake
the-
Jordans
care
on.
about the real
Slauson swap
J's.
meet. You can't walk. You
We
can't
don't care
buy
about the real
them.
J's.
You can't buy
care.
them. Boredom. It's Jordans, but like the Slauson is boredom. You know, at the regular store, the Foot Locker, it's K-Swiss because they got
K-Swiss.
but at Slauson it's
Hilarious.
you wish.
You wish.
You know, K-Swiss got what 5 stripes. At Slauson, they got 6. You know what I'm saying? You wish.
Whatever.
You
It's
had
You
not
guys,
K-Swiss.
that call in number is 646-378-0355. Press 1. If you've been to the Slauson swap
Yeah, come on, where's
meet,
my people from Slauson?
chime in.
South Central, stand up.
South Central in the house,
South
stand
Central,
up.
stand up.
What about Compton? Compton here?
Compton. No,
Compton,
no.
stand up.
Yeah, well, a lot of people-
Don't be. Hey, look, we ain't starting nothing up
Nah,
in here.
see, there's a lot-
Eaglewood,
There's
Long
Beach.
Yeah, hey, represent.
Hey.
But not everybody can come to. It's like some people like, hey, man, I know people who from
Woodland
different-
Hills up in the house.
Hey, man, I
Hey,
can't
the
just walk
Valley.
over to
The
Slauson, you know what I
Valley.
mean?
Hey.
Yes, y'all.
I just
The
can't walk
Valley.
over-
Oh my God. Valley Gals. The Valley up in here. Hey. Woodland Hills.
You know
Topanga
what?
Canyon.
Topanga
Malibu
Canyon.
Beach. Yeah.
Topanga. Yo, what's
Yeah,
up?
that
I'm from
sounds so good.
Topanga. Yo, I know it's like,
Topanga.
me and my stories.
Silmar.
Long Beach. Yeah. To
No,
Topanga.
I was in
yeah.
Hollywood.
Hell
Look,
no.
look.
Malibu. Yeah.
Oh, she made a whole
Woodland
song.
Hills is in the house. Yeah.
Why was I in Hollywood though? No bullshit. I'm in Hollywood. I'm walking around by Chinese theater, and these dudes walked up on me, and they was like, "Hey, what's up, homie? Where you
Like,
from?"
boy, you know where I'm from.
In Woodland Hills.
I'm the real deal
on
right here.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay.
And I'm like, he said, "Where you from? You know where you at, homeboy?" And I was like, "Yeah, Lucille Ball, Chewbacca, shit,
like
Eddie
you don't know
Murphy
where you
right
at.
there, Michael Jackson, shit, nigga, Fred Astaire. Are you trying to get funny, my nigga?" I'm like, "Oh, these niggas banging on me on Hollywood Boulevard."
What?
I said,
They
"Man, if you
everywhere.
don't stop it."
Oh, wow.
Come on, man. Y'all got who believe it or not on your block, my nigga. Believe it or not, nigga, this ain't your hood. You know, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
They banging in
I'm
Hollywood
serious.
now.
So how
Banging
many
on
more
Hollywood
series? How many more episodes in this series?
I think I would love to get 10 or 8
Yeah, that's what I was
episodes.
about,
It'd be
8,
great. You know how my bank account work.
Shut up.
I'm
Oh,
really
you
trying to look
started
for
crazy.
investors and
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
'Cause
let's speak it into existence. You know, this
Yeah,
is
you know
spiritual
what I'm
release
saying?
right here. Let's hold hands. People, all the
This
people
is
come
not
together.
spiritual release. This is Actors Corner.
help us niggas.
Okay, we're going to pray.
Help us niggas and release that money from your pocket.
Where-
The help.
Where you want it? You want it on Netflix?
Circle.
Netflix, Amazon.
We want it
whatever,
on television. We want it on
Where,
every.
CBS, ABC.
You
name
know,
it. You got to name it.
I think it would be good on Fox.
I think it'd be good
On Fox. I think Fox.
Fox is perfect.
All right. Let's say it now.
Yeah, let's get it on Fox.
All right. So Raiders, the 10-episode series, is going to be where?
On Fox.
On Fox. On Fox Network.
Fox. And let's get no, because it could be spelled Fox with 3 X's and all the foreign stages. We want to make sure it goes to the exact
Fox.
Fox. The same place where we see all those other good movies and stuff. Not Jamie Foxx with the whole. The
It can go to Foxhole. No. That's radio. That's radio. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. We love you, baby.
Yeah.
Do what you do.
Is that it? We done imagining?
Fox.
She said, "Are we done imagining?"
I see it.
Can you see it?
I see it.
Put it in your vision.
It's here. Okay.
Right. You the leading lady.
Yeah, okay.
On Fox.
All right.
Right. Raiders Network.
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes, I see.
What you drive up to the? You driving up to the to the set? What you driving in?
I'm driving my Porsche.
Right. What kind of Porsche? Because you know which one I want. Don't play with me.
I want the panorama.
Oh, really? You want the same one I want?
That's all I know.
Hey, me, I tell you the truth. I walk up there. I don't care. I'll take an Uber. I don't care as long as my shit is inside the damn. There it is. It's there. Shit, I can skateboard up into the place. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
hilarious. So you gonna take mine? That's all I know. What you want me?
I'm
You
just
I
here.
said panorama. Where with that shit?
Investors, please.
All right,
Oh,
you guys.
shit.
Well, we're a group of actors, comedians, singers, and musicians, and we're definitely trying to highlight everything and everybody. And we can't wait to have you on our show. If you are a singer or producer, director, actor, dancer, just someone that wants to talk about spirituality, we can't wait to have you up here. You can get at me at AmiraTheSongstress.com or Amira the Songstress on IG or Facebook. Also, the Fierce One, you can get at her if you want to be booked on the show.
Tamara Mayu everywhere on Instagram. It is @thefierce_1.
Get at me, dog.
You can't get at him. Actually, he ain't. Don't.
I ain't answering no
He
calls.
ain't answer- he-
I don't want to hear no
He
DMs.
ain't gonna. He really won't. He really won't. He won't text you back. He won't call you
I
back.
ain't calling y'all. I ain't hooking nobody up. Meet me there. Don't meet me there.
Shut up.
Right about now, I'm ready to go into my favorite segment. Music is everything.
But no other man's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love for you. Strumming my pain with his fingers. Singing my life with his words. Killing me softly with this song. Ready? Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Summertime and living is easy.
All eyes on me, little like a thug nigga, till the day I die. Little like a boss player, all eyes on me.
Come on. Ha, sicker than your average. Pop a twist cabbage off instinct. Niggas don't think shit stink. Pink gators, my Detroit players.
I got a suitcase, I got a suitcase, I got a suitcase. Not an overnight bag. I got a suitcase, I got a suitcase. Cause I ain't never gonna let go. Cause I ain't never coming back no more. Let me love you one time. Put this body on your mind. Put it on you so bad. Make you get a wash right. Seems like you're ready, like your rock is steady. Oh baby, if you love me, I'ma love you back. If you love me, let me love you back.
right.
Yeah, they said R&B was dead. No.
In case y'all didn't know, that last song was one of my
last two
It's
songs,
one of my favorite songs by Mary. But that last one, I don't know, it touches my spirit.
Okay.
Give it to me. I'll give it right back.
Yes.
Okay.
So don't say like I don't want to hear that phrase ever again.
Which one?
That R&B dead thing.
Yeah, no, I keep
it
hearing.
can
I'm like,
never
what the-
be.
how can R&B?
Let's okay.
Yeah, let's talk about
R&B. It's
Let's talk about
rhythm and blues. Rhythm and blues will never die. It
Right.
can't. Music wouldn't exist without it.
Mm-hmm.
So all this talk about R&B being dead, it's an oxymoron.
But have you heard
doesn't-
about it?
Mm.
Well, the rappers are
That's not
being
in my
R&B
universe.
artists, and then most
But
of the
is
R&B
it
artists
dead or
being
is
rappers.
it just different? You know,
It's remixed.
yeah,
That's it.
it's not dead.
They're
It's
just
their
remixing
version of it.
R&B. Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. Music
It's just
is
a new
timeless.
era. It's just like if Nat King Cole is talking about, oh man, R&B is dead because R. Kelly's up here talking about, booty, 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 booty. You know what I'm saying? That R&B is dead. Luther's like, R&B is dead, but we like, damn, we love Jodeci and
Right.
all that stuff.
It's the same thing like what we were talking about with the
Tank
social
and-
media. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
anytime something
Tyree.
new happens, anytime evolution happens, the older people get mad.
Yeah.
Like like that ain't how we did it.
Maybe you could say that love in music is missing today. I think that a lot of people used to speak about love a lot or
certain way
making
of
love
love,
or and
The
now it's more
sensuous,
fuck them
of
hoes, fuck them
love.
bitches, the bitch hurt me
Bitch,
and
give
all
me the
kind of-
pussy. That's love still.
Oh
right?
yeah, love is give me the pussy today.
Yeah, just
That's
still,
it.
hey, don't let that's still love. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That ain't love. That's lust.
Sometimes
I
you
mean,
don't want to.
technically,
oh, yes,
like
baby. I love you.
technically, when you're like,
baby. Good. No, you want your motherfucker. Get your ass
Wait,
Come here.
wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what.
But that's still love, right?
That's your love.
Oh, I'm just saying.
no,
Some
it's
people-
still though. It
Give
is
give
like
it
it
to
is.
me.
Technically, it is.
That
It's
is
still
love.
love.
Listen.
Put it on the glass.
When you come together and
the platter.
co-create, you're at your happiest moment. Yeah. You're focused on that moment, on that happiness. Mm-hmm. Happiness is love. Love is happiness, and you're injecting that back into the universe, which is feeding the planet, fertilizing the flowers. It's not a mistake that life is created from that act, from that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And a child is love.
Mm-hmm.
It's your creative center.
Mm-hmm.
And for a woman, it's a man's wishing well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, where did we just go here?
Oh, the womb is a wishing well. You didn't hear it? Because I mean, I'm telling you, men are always talking about their penis like, oh, it's the end all to be all. Like, oh, I got something for you.
Oh, no,
I got
I
something
make
for
the
you.
flower grow in the snow.
Which false. It's all false. Okay.
Right.
The wound is the
Not all
healer.
of us. Not all of us.
Yeah, y'all think y'all.
Not
y'all-
all of us, though.
50 Cent, what? Magic Stick? Really? He made that?
I
He
got
ma-
the, yeah.
I think that was Lil Kim. Was that Lil Kim? She said she was in there too. I got the magic twat. Well, I don't know what she was saying. You lick once, you can lick twice. I got the magic twat. I don't know what she was doing. What? I was like, what? Look, she got the magic twat. Okay.
Magic twat.
I don't know. Shit. Lil Kim got
Damn.
the magic twat.
When was the first time you fell in love with R&B?
Johnny Gill.
Hey.
Hit
it.
Yeah.
Hit it.
What is going on here? I don't understand.
Put on your red dress.
What was it about it,
I
though?
was I don't know his soulfulness. Like I don't know. I was a kid. I was a little kid, but something about his music touched my soul. I remember being in my clubhouse. I had a little clubhouse, a little tree house with a little boombox, and we was listening to Johnny Gill. All my friends would be like, "What the hell are we listening to? Just listen to it. I like this shit." I've been an old lady all my life.
Which song was it? by Johnny Gill?
I liked My, Lady
Fair
du
Weather
Jour,
Friend.
and Fairweather Friend. That was my shit.
You're not the only Johnny
Weather.
Gill fan we got.
No, I'm a New Edition fan.
Oh,
though.
okay.
You know,
Let
New
me hear.
Edition is my Temptations. I was straight, BBD, Bobby before, all the, what I'm saying.
Oh, it was
And all that,
It
you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't before. You were during. During. Anyway, go ahead.
Bobby, Ronnie, Big Ricky, Mike, Ralph, all of them. They were my I was like, oh, Kimmy girl. Oh, I'm getting show my,
You know what? I
I'm
actually
I'm
liked
showing my
them.
age.
Bobby Brown was good.
Showing my age.
Yeah, Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat. He sound like a lamb.
Yeah, but I just always.
Keith Sweat, you know.
I didn't understand. I mean,
They
I like
ain't gonna
his
tell
songs.
me.
He was hurting.
He just has some.
Wrong.
That was an example of somebody with some good songs. Like even to
He
this
was
day, like people with good music can get over. It doesn't kind of.
I'll be sure.
Like Mary J. Blige.
He was like a buff. He was like a buff football player with a little baby's voice. I was like, "Who's this?" I thought I saw the video, and he's.
We love you, I'll be sure, and we want you on this show, baby.
I can't stand.
That's my homeboy. Don't be talking about my homie. That's my homeboy.
No, I'll be sure it's cool because he's in my skin bracket. You
We
know what
love
I'm
you.
saying?
We love you,
I
light
got
skin.
hair. We had hair, curly.
We
hair,
love you, light skin, curly hair.
They was looking at me like I was. I'll be sure too, and Bruce Leroy. You know.
Mine was Whitney Houston. First it was
Whitney
Denise
Houston,
Williams with Silly.
Okay.
Then it was Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
You know,
okay.
and she just lasted throughout, even now, this
Yeah.
moment now.
Yeah, Whitney was.
Yeah,
dope.
she's
Whitney's
everything.
always- she's forever
She's
queen.
everything. But I mean, I would be remiss if I don't mention Aretha Franklin, Anita Baker. I'm from Detroit, so Anita Baker was popping. Angela Winbush, Regina Bell.
Ooh, Angela Winbush.
Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills, Natalie Cole. You know, I would be remiss. Tina Jackson. I would be remiss if I don't, you know, mention some of the people that really influenced me in my life
Y'all
vocally.
gonna trip.
We ain't about to trip. What?
Can you imagine? You know, and I'm not trying to see. Here I go. I'm not a hater, y'all. I just want to, you know. Can you imagine if your old school song was the thong song? You know what I'm saying? See, you naming names, right? But like, yeah, you know, I'm all like, yeah, shit. What you talking about there? My old school song, dong, da, dong, dong, dong. Yeah, you Luther who, man? Shit, Drew Hill, nigga, Cisco the Dragon, Lee the Dragon. That was my
shit.
song. Shit, what you talking about?
So we you know, we need you to spin something for us right quick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Do something with yourself.
It is
It's your
time for the music situation.
What you gonna play first?
I want to play some music. Can I play one of my songs?
Yeah.
One of my songs.
That's what music is everything.
This guy
baby.
named Action Man. This guy's really cool, man. He's from South Central LA. You know, he's straight out the woods. You know, this fool's crazy. He's a multi-talented type of guy. He can act, rap, dance, cook, and do all kinds of crap. He has
Except
this
fly.
Song. He can fly if you push him
He
up.
not no pilot.
Yeah, he's just no pilot.
Right.
Except fly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm tired of them.
He's real talk. Check this out. This is one of my songs called "My Way." It's actually one of the actual songs from Raider, the film, short film musical, and just check it out. You know, written by me, and yeah.
Play it,
Check
baby.
out. My Way. Here we go.
Life's so crazy. Life's so crazy. You don't know what I've been through, homie. Life's so crazy. My life's so crazy. My life's so crazy. You don't know what I've been through, homie.
See, I've been like this since 5th grade. Trust nobody, wanna misbehave. Get that money, oh God, I pray. Wanna misbehave, looking at me like I owe you something. Homie, don't nobody owe you nothing. Say it ain't fair, but the world don't care. It's only right that I'm elsewhere. Gun all safety. My dad ain't shit. His friends be shady. My mom just quit. I ain't looking for sympathy, homie. My middle finger ain't never been lonely. Slowly digging ditch for these phonies. This for the dead homies. Hold up, bitch, sit down. Don't deserve to wear gold crowns. Don't deserve to roll top down. Kick to the curb, out now. I'm going down. These friends be shady. My guns all safety. Tonight I'm like, I don't really give a. Say what you wanna say, I'ma do it my way. Can't stop, won't stop, I don't really give a. Say what you wanna say, I'ma do it my way. Tonight I'm like, I don't really give a. Say what you wanna say, I'ma do it my way. Can't stop, won't stop, I don't really give a. Say what you wanna say, I'ma do it my way.
I ain't supposed to be drinking this Hennessy. Fuck all my enemies, building my legacy. Smoking this weed in the back of the club while these bitches be bouncing their titties and showing me love. See, I be going. They used to try to help the homies stay on, but nobody really wanna fucking listen. Quiet dummy, homie, listen. 5150, lyrically never on empty. I'm just having some fun with this rap like a frisbee. I'm tipsy, breaking these Benjamins. Mommy, she's having. Haters stay stiff like a mannequin. Get rid of these niggas, they amateurs. Homies like me get advantages. Couple of clips of the damager. This Tennessee really got me going. I ain't even knowing if you're a fan or not. Nothing but good energy. But I'ma still pray for my enemies. Gotta do it my way. Gotta move all of y'all out of my way. Boys in the hood, this is my day. Now give me the motherfucking gun, Trey.
Tonight I'm like, I don't really give a say what you wanna say. I'ma do it my way. Can't stop, won't stop. I don't really give a say what you wanna say. I'ma do it my way. Tonight I'm like, I don't really give a say what you wanna say. I'ma do it my way. Can't stop, won't stop. I don't really give a say what you wanna say. I'ma do it my way.
My life so crazy. You don't know what I've been through, homie. My life so crazy. My life so crazy. My life so crazy. You don't know what I've been through, homie. My life so crazy.
Yo, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, that was amazing. That guy right there, Action. Oh my God! But
Woo! Give it up for Action.
this next guy, man, Malik Yusuf, 6-time Grammy Award winner. I ain't got none of that. I watched a 6-time and 10-time Grammy Award winner on a lot of shows, but this guy here, he's the real deal. Malik Yusuf with his song called "Get Ready."
Hey.
Yeah.
Come on. The wordsmith. Carl Thomas. Malik Yusuf. Back again. Chi-town. 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 People get ready before the train comes. Everybody on board. Train. That's how my love runs. Train. People get ready before the train comes. Everybody on board. That's how my love runs. Sis, listen. These spoken words won't hurt, cause I know you already way too scarred for that. Plus I love you way too hard for that. This train come through with love, a kiss and a hug is just a small part of that. I could take it back to where it started at. Instead of war, let's make love. I bet I could suit your karma and teach you the art to that. People get ready, yeah. Before the train comes. Come on. Everybody on board. Everybody. My love runs. Get ready before the train comes. Here it comes. Everybody on board. That's how my love runs. Come on now, I ain't tryna judge you, ma. For you I have du'a'd, prayed and fasted. Plus let the first stone be casted by he who ain't did this. In life, choose compatible partners like playing spades or beard whist. Suggestion, to eliminate baby daddy and mama drama, be more selective who you have your kids with. Come on. Get ready before the train comes. Everybody get ready. That's how my love. Feel that? I do. Come on, y'all. Before the train comes. What? Everybody on board. Y'all. That's how my love runs. Check it out. Come here, mommy. Tell me, do you feel that? Please believe you ain't never been touched like this. Nor has your heart ever had a reason to get clutched like this. I know you have been uplifted from time to time, but ain't never had anything in your Dutch like this. It is just like this. You can get with us like this. Give me love and give me trust like this. Give me love and give me trust. Give me you and all of us. Can be together on the train. And my love remains the same. I said, give me love and give me trust. Give me you and all of us. Can be together on the train. And my love remains the same. So when this soul music embraces you like a hug does, I'm gonna tell you what our love does. And sometimes when sunshine turns to rain, joy becomes pain. But still, our love remains the same. Come on, clap your hands, y'all. Clap your hands, y'all. Put them together. Clap your hands, y'all. Come on now. That's how my love runs. See how my love runs. Get ready before the train comes. Cause the train is coming. Everybody, everyone. Yeah. Come on. And even when you numb from the pain, you could just hum in the rain and wait on the love that come with the train. We gon' celebrate soon as you make it here. Hold a Chris, I'll take a beer. Teach you how to shine without anything from Jacob here. And baby girl, love you even when they hate. And do you and tell them to fix their face. And please stay true to form and go through the storm. And when what once was warm runs cold instead, to the sky you hold your head till you get your soul fed. I said till you get your soul fed. Come on, get ready. Would you please? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People get ready. Before the train comes. Everybody,
get ready, y'all. Get ready, y'all. See how my love runs. Yeah. Carl Thomas, Malik Youssef, Dupe Pro, Wow Wow, Chi-Town. Come on, feel that. Yeah.
Man, no regrets with that song. No regrets, man. That dude, I can see why he got his awards. But this next one here, man, I can't even say. This is, no regrets. One of my favorites, from the host herself, Miss Cook, the songstress.
He's so silly.
America. Let's get
Amira the songstress. He
Amira.
just fucked that all up, you guys. It's Amira the songstress. I don't even know why he's trying to rename me. It's right there.
It's
Amira the songstress. It's right there. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck that was. But Amira the songstress.
I'm gonna have to be a referee.
Wait, hold on.
No regrets,
I'm
baby.
reading it right
no,
here.
you're not reading it. It's your Amira Cook. And who said I wanted my last name in there?
But
it's Amira the songstress. That's my stage name. That's everything. Play the song.
If you let the world create,
see, this is when you
if you create the world,
you
you
hire
won't
them
let
to do
the
one thing. And this,
Play the motherfucking song.
So we should say cook. So
You know what?
I'm just.
You're
cooked
on
it.
air.
Did I just cook it? I
Yeah.
guess we just cooked it.
Yeah, we cooked the sauce.
Can we play the song, please?
It's done.
Let's go with the songstress. Get it.
I love it.
I put you on, baby.
Drop it.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. There's nothing left to do, just do it. All my inhibitions, they gone, they gone, they gone, they gone. You don't have to leave it alone, alone.
And we back at that ass again.
I'm the referee, y'all.
Yes.
Again, that call-in number is 646-378-0355. You're tuned into Drip the Mic Network 2020 Vision, baby. We're broadcasting out of UBN Studios. We're coming at you at Facebook, YouTube, and anywhere else you want to chime in on and listen to. And if you got something to say, definitely give us a call, 646-378-0355. Now back to you, Mr. Action.
Yes.
What the hell was that?
Josiah Jackson, I guess it's pretty good.
Yeah, Josiah, damn it. Josiah.
Jackson.
Well, nobody know him. Josiah. Okay. Why you do me like that?
Well, no, you're right. I think it's about branding.
Right.
It's about branding.
And what happened? You just fucked me.
No, I just I was just going with I did go with the
You was just in the moment.
I was in the moment.
You was saying names.
Because I know you, but then
I know you too, but I still know how to put your brand out there.
You
Action Jackson.
She don't play.
Right. So
what is it? Now redeem yourself. What's my name?
Lord Jesus, help these
the
children.
songstress.
No, what's the whole name though?
Amira, the songstress.
The strongest.
First of all, for
you're
those who know
strong.
me,
You strong.
just call in and tell his brother he's pronouncing my name wrong. First of all, Amira.
Amira. I
Okay.
said, didn't I say?
And if you're in the Middle East, Amira. But anyway, Amira.
Bahrain.
If you're in Bahrain, it's Amira. But it's Amira.
Amira. Yes.
The.
The.
Say it with me.
Amira.
The. Song.
Come on. It ain't no
Song.
Ain't no
stress.
Because she comes with this power. Like I keep thinking like
Strongstress.
strongstress. Amira, the strongstress. So let's go one more. So one more time. So even the viewer, the
Amira, the songstress.
Okay, there we go.
Look, she got cute on
The
you.
songstress.
Oh, because you got to say it like that.
Amira, the songstress.
You got to say it.
Amira, the songstress. El Chapo. Ha la 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 la. Now what? Motherfucker.
You're tuned in to Drip the Mic
Yes.
Network.
Oh my!
We just having fun with
Vision,
y'all,
baby.
We just out here branding. That's all.
Yes.
We just making sure everything goes on right.
Stay focused, baby.
Focus.
We love this music. We love music is
Yes.
everything. It's
Yes.
the heartbeat of the world. Everything is music. This is music. The stoplight, the tick tock on the clock, everything is music. There's a drum pattern. Tick tock, tick tick tock, tock,
Okay.
tick tick tock. It's
Yes.
everything.
Everywhere.
Can you
everything.
imagine a world without it?
Oh my
I wouldn't
gosh.
exist. I wouldn't be here. I'd be fuck that. I ain't
Can
coming
you
back this time.
imagine?
Y'all gonna get rid of music? Hell no, I ain't coming back.
Can
God,
you
you want me to go down there? They talk about no music down
Right,
here.
right.
Nah, I ain't going back. I wouldn't exist.
The devil was the
That nigga don't exist either. That's just something that y'all.
They
you know,
scared
that's
the
just,
shit out
that's
of us
just
all our
something that
lives.
y'all y'all want to disassociate yourselves with that
Wait
part
a
of y'all
minute,
that y'all don't like.
We didn't
so
want
y'all
to do
made
it.
up the devil.
No, we didn't make it up. They told us there was a devil, or I would have been doing all that shit. Shit. If I would have known the devil didn't exist, I would be rich today, okay? God damn.
You said a mouthful though. Think
What?
about that. The reason why you may not be rich is because you thought the devil existed. And they
Yeah.
told you that money was the root to all evil, them greedy bastards.
Right.
They wanted to keep that shit to themselves. That's all that was.
That's all it was.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's the man that makes it evil. How could money just be evil?
Right.
This is
It
evil.
is the man.
Because
yeah.
money that literally grows on trees, and trees also
Right.
give us oxygen and
It's
money.
what you do with it.
And
The
money.
gun is just sitting there until you pick it up.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right. So you know what? Do we have any callers calling in? No callers? All right.
Y'all suck.
No one loves
Come
us.
on, man. Y'all know the numbers.
I'm gonna get your names wrong.
0355.
It's all good. They'll be back. They'll be back.
Yeah, we got some really great guests coming up this
Yeah.
month. So I know they'll be tuning in and want to
Just
call in and
just
answer all the
give them a
questions.
little, maybe a little, like who may be. just
Oh,
a little
okay,
taste,
okay,
you
okay.
know.
We got Malik Yusuf coming on.
We're trying to get Cynthia Lucette. If y'all don't know who she is, she's an Instagrammer. Y'all look her up. She's a funny comedian. Got a lot of nice skits out. I'm trying to get her in here too.
Okay.
We're working on the dates. So
Okay, for sure. A lot of great guests. A lot of great cats. We don't want
I'll see
to
if Tiffany might come through.
Yeah,
Tiffany
that would be
Pollard,
dope.
Tiffany New York Pollard.
Yes.
Y'all may know her, the HBIC head bitch in charge.
We definitely
right.
know Tiffany. We remember. She used to wild
A lot
out.
of great guests coming up for you guys. So I wanted to play our music game. How long we got? A few minutes? 8 minutes?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, what's
So
the
really,
music
let's
game?
say like 5 minutes.
5 minutes? 3 minutes?
What's the music
We
game?
can't play
Shorter
our
and shorter.
music game. So the music game for the listeners next time, next time we do this on Music is Everything, we're gonna sing a random phrase. Anybody, any one of us can sing a random phrase from a random song. And if you can sing, and I mean if you can sing, because we give opportunities up here. We do. You might find yourself in a studio with one of us. You might find one of us writing a song for you. You might find one of us producing a song for you or putting you in a TV series, a movie. You might find one of us having you right here with us. So we give opportunities. So if you can sing, don't be calling up here playing.
She said sang. I see.
You can sing.
Hey, that's a strong word, sing.
If you can sing. We're going to sing a phrase of a song, just any song that we choose. We'll sing a phrase. And then you call up and you complete it. Mm-hmm.
Is there
Example.
a prize? Any prizes? Like a
Us.
snack?
We're the prize.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
The snack and the prize.
That's good. That's good.
The whole dinner.
So
Maybe we do it like a weekly thing. So who's
been on? Yeah,
and who's the best?
Who's the best?
Yeah,
okay.
maybe we'll come up with a little money for
Yeah,
their
might
studio
come up with
time.
a little something,
little
yeah,
money for
little
some studio
something,
time,
you
so they can go in and
Okay.
record their own stuff.
Yeah, maybe being a vampire in the next Raider.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Money for studio time.
Money for studio time.
I know everybody can use that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. And
So
then,
so it's next time we're not gonna do it.
well, sing
We
a
ain't
phrase.
got
You
that
want to sing a
much
phrase? Sing
Oh,
a
shit.
phrase.
Why I got to be the
Just
one?
You the one started?
Yeah. Sing something.
I can't even
any
think of a
phrase.
song.
Just anything.
Do Johnny Gill. It's too late.
Oh, you done told.
Oh, damn it. That's not part of the story.
Just a line in a song.
I'm just fucking up today.
So y'all got to finish it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta sing it.
Yes.
It's called R&B.
No. Okay. Heartbreaks and promises.
I get more than my share.
Hey.
Oh, I.
Oh, I lost that one. Did you hear the reverb? He popped off with the reverb over here. My man.
Robin S. Show me love.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's dope. I like that.
So that's how it goes, people. So next time when we on here again and we're doing Music is Everything, call in.
That's good.
Get on the mic, baby. What we say?
That'd be fun.
Studio money, studio time money.
Time money.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we better.
How many weeks we want to
advertise
run it?
that.
4 weeks?
Yeah, 4 weeks is substantial.
4 weeks. And the best one?
Yeah.
May the best singer.
Sang.
Yeah. we throw
May they
something
win.
in the pot.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So
Ooh.
to the listening audience, to the viewers, call us up next week and for the next 3 weeks after and sing with us.
Yeah, and we'll help you out with the studio time.
So we got to promote that this
Yeah.
week. Y'all make sure you're promoting it.
Yeah.
Tag. Can y'all tag me when y'all promote? Because I don't.
I
Nope.
be tagging you all the time.
Do you?
Yeah. I always put at the fierce one.
Well, why?
I don't know how to say your name. How you spell
You know
your
what?
name?
I'm tired
How
of
you
you.
say your name? Tamara.
You don't play.
Tamara.
Don't play. I'm not even playing with you today.
Tamara.
I'm not gonna play with you like
the fierce one.
Yeah, there you go.
She's
Get
the
it
fiercest
right.
one
Get
in
it
the
right.
land.
Get it right.
The fierce. The fierce.
I need to start walking like the fierce one. Shit, I don't be fierce
You
enough.
say you gotta walk like the fierce
Yeah,
one.
cause she be like, "Well, yeah, you're fierce." I'll be like, "God damn, do you see
Where'd you
You're
get your
supposed
name
to be
from?
the fierce one."
Where'd you get your name from?
Really, I don't know. When I first made my Instagram, I was trying to think what would describe me, and the first thing that came to mind was fierce. And then I looked at the quote and it said, "Though she may be little, she may be fierce." So I was like, "That's it."
All right, so tell them your handles then.
The fierce _ the number one.
See,
Hey.
I think I started something. See, this is called branding.
Yes.
So you got a chance.
Thank you.
If-
Like we didn't already have it in the
I
script.
knew what I was doing.
Anyway, but say your handles, my brother.
And action, it was actually from an artist named Redman. I don't
Okay.
know if those who know who Redman is. Redman gave me my name, Action.
Hey.
Yeah, action is a verb.
Okay.
Jackson, though, you got that Action Jackson.
Well, Jackson is my last name.
Okay.
Action is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
See, you didn't even know my last name.
I knew it was a.
What's your
bird.
company's name?
That's Area 5150.
I love it.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
It's crazy. 5150, it's a medical term. Crazy.
Matches you perfectly.
You guys have been tuned into Drip the Mic Network 2020 Vision. And you got to remember to do what?
Stay focused, baby.
My name is Amira the Songstress, and we'd like to thank you for joining us and listening and watching. And you can get at me at Amira the Songstress on everything. Until then, stay focused.
Stay focused, baby.
No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. Let me fix my crown, baby. Like dominoes, yeah, it's going down. My feet off the ground, elevated. You feel my soul when you hear my sound. And I don't know why you're like a red light that don't ever change. And you should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. Oh, I'm so tapped in.
90 seconds.
Yeah, I'm turned on and tuned into that frequency. Bring love and light and healing in my energy. Hear a major difference in these minor melodies. And I don't know why you're familiar faces in strange places. They don't ever change. You should know why I'm merging to
60
the other
seconds.
lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. Oh yeah, I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close, don't take a second to second guess, riding high so you know I'm blessed. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. Oh yeah, I'm built for this. Came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. I came with the keys to the industry. Oh yeah, I'm getting close. I'm up next. No regrets. Making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close. Don't take a second to second guess. Riding high so you know I'm blessed. I'm getting close. I'm up next. No regrets. Making hits is a reflex. I'm getting close. Don't take a second to second guess. Riding high so you know I'm blessed.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.